sword! Great!
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it.
How's it going, guys? I am the Dungeon Meister, and welcome back to the table. And today on Shadowverse, we are looking at Hero Sword. And in case you missed it, I did a poll on my channel where I gave a list of 5 different decks to vote between, and the 2 decks that won for this most recent week were Storm Dragon, which released earlier in the week, and Hero Sword, which obviously came out today. And if you look right now, I have another poll going that you can vote on for the videos that are going to be coming up in this following week. So whatever deck you want to see this coming Tuesday and Saturday, make sure you check that out and vote for it. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as I would really appreciate it and it would greatly help me out. So today we're looking at Hero Sword, and this was definitely, it was fun. For a sword deck, it was actually a little refreshing to look at just like all the crazy like heroic card art and just kind of play with some new and different combos. The deck itself is very hit or miss. You either have, kind of your pieces, or you don't. And by pieces, I mean you survive until turn 7 and then hope your fencer goes crazy. This is a list that I took inspiration from some other people who are playing Hero Sword, or have attempted to play Hero Sword, as well as kind of my own personal interjections in it. I play one of the legendary sword commanders still, just because I think this is a fun card. And I globed one copy of him, and so he's kind of like my secret tech. Some interesting things with this deck is a lot of the typical sword cards that you would think would be in a sword deck are not here. Taketsumi, a very, very good 2-drop, not a part of this. Musketeers, the 5-drop, not in the deck. It just doesn't have space for it, because if you try and play those cards and a lot of the other sword cards, you're playing a different deck. The strategist here as a 2 of, I think, is fine. Rally 10 isn't the easiest thing to get in the deck, pre-turn 7, because you don't really have a lot of spam. But turn 7, once your fencer goes off and you start playing everything for free, really easy to get the Rally 10. But the strategist, I think, was okay. If you wanted to take her out and put in Taketsumi, I think you could, but I think she was fine. 2 of was perfect. 3 of would be way too clunky. 1 of you wouldn't see her enough, so I think she was just fine at 2. And let's see, the Wayfaring Goblin, obviously I still think this card is really good in Sword specifically. It's another really good turn 1 play, help you get some of that card draw. It's a body you could play for the rally count. You don't really need it for its Evo effect, because there is not any Evo synergy in the deck, but it's still nice to have. And so your late game win conditions in the deck are basically your turn 7 Fencer kind of going crazy with your Mock Knights. Obviously you have Blader and Commander if you need them, as well as Babkatha. All of these cards are really good. The one thing I think the deck is missing to really just kind of put it over the edge is more enablers, because if you're not aware, the thing with like the heroes is that they get bonus effects if there's anybody who's damaged. And so outside of like playing Fencer for 7 and evolving him and running him into something, the only other like guaranteed enabler card you have is the Morgenstern Maid here, which when you play her, she does 2 damage to herself. And so if it had like one more enabler to pair with the maid, then I think that would make the early game a little bit better and not quite so rough. Granted, it doesn't have a bad early game. It's just when you play these cards like your Flame Soldier and you don't get their secondary effect, then it just feels bad. Octress puts in a lot of work. She's great for draw power. Rally 8 isn't too hard to get. You can usually get to Rally 8 by like turn 5, 6 at the latest. And this card absolutely destroys Amulet Haven, because she can copy the Diamond Master. I think that's her name. She can copy the Diamond Chick, and so by copying that, she gives herself Ward and Storm, and she gets the strike effect. So she gets that and attacks and wipes their whole board. She basically becomes that card. And so this card absolutely destroys Amulet Haven. But yeah, other than that, so obviously you could take a look here. This is the list that I used. It's what worked for me. But as always, feel free to make any changes you want and figure out what works for you. This worked for me. So let's go ahead and just cut right into the gameplay.
I won't suffer even a whisper of backtalk.
I will do the work of the gods.
Becoming a knight's my dream! Let evil burn in the fires of righteousness.
Evildoers will be burned to a crisp!
I will be a worthy knight!
Hear the thunder.
Let evil burn in the fires of righteousness.
A butterfly! Let's catch it! Hear the thunder.
Bless your heart. My wings are righteous fire.
Greed. It comes to consume me. Accept salvation! I won't leave a bite for anyone else.
Follow the righteous path.
This is a blessing. Bye! This is a blessing.
Move them legs.
Flying at Mach speed!
Why do you resist?
I won't suffer even a whisper of backtalk. Be sown, that you may be reaped again.
A butterfly! Let's catch it!
Becoming a knight's my dream! Over here!
Bye!
I'm coming for you! I will be a worthy knight!
Victory is all that matters.
A promising soul dead ahead! A promising soul dead ahead!
This newfound satisfaction begets desire.
That's it! I'm going home!
The world screams. The tribulations continue. A burial of sound screams.
The tribulations continue.
Well, aren't you something?
Wounded warrior, seek succor here.
Becoming a knight's my dream!
The world screams.
The legend will rise again.
A burial of sound screams.
I will be a worthy knight.
A butterfly! Let's catch it! A butterfly! Let's catch it!
This newfound satisfaction begets desire.
Bless your heart.
Heightened fear shall make you crave.
It continues to resound.
Answer
The world screams. The world screams.
The tribulations
A promising
continue.
soul dead ahead! A promising soul dead ahead!
Bye!
That's it, I'm going home. Ding dong! May happiness be
Your
with you.
power
That's
is
it, I'm
mine.
going home. Nothing I can't handle.
The world screams.
Courage is all you need to overcome any obstacle!
Move them legs.
Hero mode!
The tribulations continue.
Flying at Mach speed! Flying at Mach speed! Evildoers will be burned to a crisp!
This little hex
Let
is
evil
payback.
burn in the fires of righteousness.
A burial of sound screams. It continues to
Follow the
resound.
righteous
Greed.
path.
It comes to consume me.
This is the end.
I won't leave a bite for anyone else.
Mach retreat!
The world screams. It continues to resound. It continues to
Mach
resound.
retreat! Flying at Mach speed! Evildoers will be burned to a crisp!
A failed hunt.
I won't suffer even a whisper of backtalk.
Prepare for defeat.
Becoming a knight's my dream.
Victory is all that matters.
Nails locked and loaded.
Well, aren't you something?
This newfound satisfaction begets desire. The tribulations continue.
So, we have a deal?
Flying at Mach speed!
Obey the darkness.
You will soon learn.
The darkness is my friend. See? Open wide.
Mach retreat!
This newfound satisfaction begets desire.
Bless your heart.
Heightened fear shall make you crave.
See you next time.
Your power is mine.
Flying at Mach speed! I seem to have lost.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along.